So here we are, down to the final two. England and Spain will meet at Stadium Australia on Sunday to decide who takes home the World Cup trophy. Neither team has ever won a World Cup before, nor even made it to a World Cup final. Odds makers have Spain very narrowly over England for the trophy. England has bowed out of the last two tournaments at the semifinals, and Spain had never won a knockout round match prior to this tournament. England came to the tournament only losing one match since Serena Vegman took over in 2021. That match was a friendly match against Australia in April 2023. The Spanish side came into the tournament in a state of turmoil, with many players requesting an investigation and resignation of manager Jorge Vilda. Many of these players were not called up for the World Cup. It's unclear how the current squad feel about the manager, but he is often absent from their post-match celebrations. So what can we expect in this matchup? The last time these two teams met was in the 2022 Euros quarterfinals, where Spain lost 2-1. The Spanish side has almost an entirely new squad since then, and the English squad is missing key players from their Euro squad. Spain aren't budging on their tactics, with possession being their objective. They've been playing in a 4-3-3. Who starts as their central striker has shifted, though. Gonzalez started as a striker in the match against Netherlands, but Hermosa started the match against Sweden in that position, dropping back into an attacking midfield role once Perriello subbed on. It could be that we see Perriello get the nudge to start, with Hermosa dropping back into the midfield and Putellas out of the starting lineup. Putellas hasn't had the best of tournaments, coming into this tournament after a long spell out with a knee injury. Bagman uncharacteristically changed her formation after the injury to Walsh, switching from a 4-3-3 to a 3-4-1-2, and then something more of a 3-5-2 against Australia. Toon has started in the two matches since James's red card and could easily be either to start this match. Lauren James may need a bit more time to ease into the match since she's missed the last two, but when she does turn on, she is hot. On the other hand, Toon has a tendency to score big goals in big moments, with her rocket against Australia letting the Lionesses take the lead. Outside of that, though, Toon doesn't contribute much, with only 21 completed passes in the match, second lowest only to Russo's 20 for outfield players, and only 12 carries, which is the fewest of any outfield starter for England in that match. Toon also doesn't contribute much, if anything, defensively. I feel James will get the start, with Toon subbing on late in the match. This will be a well-balanced World Cup final with two quality teams. Spain's style is possession-based football. They are very compact in the middle third of the pitch, lots of passes with a high pass accuracy. They'll take lots of shots, but have a low conversion rate, only converting 10.6% of their shots into goals. 30% of their shots are outside the 18. Why is that important? Because many of these are lower quality shots or lower probability shots. Their tournament XG is 16.7, but they've only scored 15 goals. This means they're scoring less than they should be. Their finishing is doing them a disservice. Lots of England's play will come down the wings, with 37% down the left and 41% down the right so far this tournament. The two strikers, Hemp and Russo, will press Spain's back line. England are able to manage possession, but also go direct, playing long balls over the middle of the pitch. England have 3.8 key long passes per game this tournament. Here are the key battle areas we'll see in this match. First up are Spain's center backs. They are their weak link. They are their lowest rated players, and seen from this positional match from their match against Sweden, they leave a large gap between themselves. Lauren Hemp has a lot of pace and can be expected to try and make her run, splitting the two center backs, forcing them to try and keep up with her. Russo and James's dribbling and physicality will likely be too much for them to handle. Hemp has scored a goal in each of their past two matches from poaching. Expect her to continue this. Codina already has one major error this tournament. Expect the Lionesses to target her, forcing her to turn over the ball. From the England's positional match against Australia, you'll see that Hemp and Russo often occupy the same space. The same holds true for their match against Colombia as well. With both players in the space, it will drag Spain's defense over, either Paredes or keeping Carmona pinned back, leaving space for James to work her magic or for Bronze to surge forward on the right. The next battle will be England's long balls. Spain play a high defensive line, exposing their defensive 18, in particular on their right. We can expect Bright and Greenwood to try and exploit this. Both are good at spotting runners upfield, with them completing 59 and 57 long balls successfully this tournament, with all 59 of Greenwood's long balls landing in the final third of the pitch. Spain has switched their goalkeeper out as well, switching to Katako after their 4-1 loss to Japan. She's only 22, so this will be a big test for her, knowing when to come in and intercept crosses or long balls, and then when to take a wide stance in front of the goal mouth. Our third key battle area will be on Spain's right side. On Spain's right side, England will have Bonmati and Batillo to contend with. These two spur a lot of the attack for Las Rojas. This will likely keep Daly pinned back a bit further, with Wall stepping over to help intercept. Midfielder Bonmati leads the team in goals with 3 and 2 assists. She has 1.5 key passes per match, 2.5 long balls per game, 4.57 shot creating actions per 90, and 25 total this tournament. The other player on the right England will need to contend with is Spain's right back, Batillo. So far, she has 1 assist, 1.5 key passes per game. In total, she already has 10 crosses into the penalty area this tournament. She also has 4.21 shot creating actions per 90, for a total of 23 in the World Cup. A lot of the creative action for the attack comes down the right, but leaves a hole back there defensively. These two will have to balance, or England will likely make them pay through the feet of Lauren James. Our final battle will be in the midfield. Teresa Abellero hasn't gotten much attention this tournament, but she's currently their highest rated player at 8.24. The central midfielder is a conductor for Las Rojas. She contributes a lot indirectly to the attack, and a lot directly on the defense. If England can keep her contained, they increase their chances of winning. The only match she was rated less than 7.5 was in the loss to Japan, where she was rated a 6.6. Most of her matches she is rated a 9, which is very good and in the top percentiles of all the players in the tournament. So far, she has 3.8 key passes per game. It's the highest on her team, with the next at only 2.2. She has 3.3 crosses per game, also the highest on her team. The next is at 1.7. She has 5.7 long balls per game and 6.19 shot creating actions per 90, for a total of 33 at the World Cup. If Stanway and Walsh can negate her impact on the match, Las Rojas will struggle to maintain possession. We should expect to see Stanway press her every time she receives the ball, and Walsh to try and intercept any passes directed her way. These are the key battles for this matchup, and where we will see a lot of the ball. The right side for Spain and the left for England should be a good duel. Anytime Spain's keeper or center backs have the ball, expect to see him sprint forward, anticipating a mistake. Each side gives space behind their back line for their opponent, but will they take advantage of it? Whose court has England winning over Spain 3-1? The English side look like champions, digging in and getting results when needed. Let us know who you feel will win the championship down in the comments. If you found this video helpful, please give it a like and subscribe. Thanks!